Hey, it is your girl SJ looking for a sign. You guys are my ears and eyes. How are you guys? Hope you guys are doing well. It is Tuesday, July 27th. We are going to be starting the Zodiac energy readings with Leo because we are in Leo season, okay? So during Leo season, we are going to start with the Leos, and then as we work into Virgo season, we'll start with the Virgos, okay? And we'll just go all the way around, okay? So right now, we are just going to do a general reading for my Leos, Leo placement. So Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you have Leo in any of these placements, this reading may resonate, okay? You can also look at your other placement, okay? This particular extended for this Zodiac will be on my Patreon account, looking for a Zodiac sign, okay? There you get access to all of the extendeds that I do for the Zodiac signs, not just one, okay? But if you just want this Leo extended and you don't want to deal with the other ones, there's also going to be a link to my Vimeo so that you guys can do that, okay? So there's that. If you're looking to purchase a reading with me, how you can do so is with the link in the description box, okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. As of today, Tuesday, July 20. Yeah, July 27th. Okay, so July 27th, what is the energy for, what is the overall energy for my Leos? For my Leos and Leo placement. Sun, Moon, Rising. Sun, Moon, Rising. Jeez. And Venus signs. What is the energy? Okay. Okay, and this one goes here. Ooh. We got instinct on the bottom. Okay. So with that being said, we are going to check into the current energies, okay? What you guys have coming towards you and what direction you'll be going in. Okay, so overall energy, y'all confused. No, y'all not confused. You have the confusion card, okay? I want to know how I can fix it so that it's not, my words are not backwards to y'all. But anyway, yeah, so you guys have the confusion card, but it is also above the mysticism card, okay? So when I see the confusion card, I take that to mean that there is something that you guys feel confused about, but there's really no reason for you to be confused. With instinct here, your instinct is already telling you what's happening and what's going on right now. So we're just going to go ahead and start finance-wise, like finance, career, business, opportunity-wise, okay? And then we'll do love, okay? So right now what I'm picking up is that when it comes to job opportunities and finances, there is an opportunity that you are confused about, but there's really no need for you to be confused about it because it feels like you have all the information that you need to have, okay? When it comes to this, you have all the information that you need to have. This feels like you're just trying to be overly cautious because what you don't want to do is make a wrong decision because it feels like you've made the wrong decision before when it's come to certain things. And that's just not what you're trying to do. It kind of feels like you're stuck in your head a little bit. With mysticism, there's something that you see or observe, but it's not what it looks like. So I'm taking this when it comes to opportunities and things, when it comes to work. There is something that there's a feeling here that you guys feel like you've been slighted, overlooked, or bypassed over something. But it's not what it looks like. There's more to this situation than what you realize at this moment. And I'm being told that you need to fall back a little bit. You need to fall back a little bit because it feels like you're holding on and looking into things that really don't have anything to do with this particular situation at work. When it comes to opportunities, I feel like there's an opportunity here. But it just feels like you're trying to find a reason to skip out on this opportunity or to be nervous about this opportunity, because you're making assumptions with things where you shouldn't be making assumptions. And there is instinct, remember, is the overall energy for Leos, right? So it just feels like maybe at work there is, or a certain opportunity that's been presented to you. You feel confused about it, but it's like, it's really no need to be confused about it because it is what it looks like. But it feels like, some of you Leo placements, you guys, are taking it and, you see something and you're like making assumptions about it and you're just running with it because it's easier, than having to put in the work to fulfill this obligation. When it comes to trickery, I actually feel like somebody tried to trick you, Leos, or somebody tried to get over on you. It did not work at all because we have the Joy card here. This is also for pregnancy. So when it comes to pregnancy, this right here feels like, because I literally just saw like a pregnancy test where there wasn't 2 lines and then later 2 lines showed up. So take that as it resonates because that was very random, but I totally got that info, okay? Comment down below if that resonates for you because that came through really clear. But I feel like when it comes, because we're in right now career and finance, how random. But career, finance, I feel like somebody tried to trick y'all when it came to y'all money, but it didn't work out because you guys got a happy ending, but I don't feel like it's over for some reason. I just feel like that's the start of it. But remember, instinct is the overall energy. I feel like the Leos I'm talking to, you guys have a strong intuition. You guys have a strong knowing. And it's like, you know when to show your teeth and when to just sit back and collect your info. I'm also hearing, okay, so this person is not very, I don't want to say they're stupid because they're not very smart. It feels like their intentions are in a bad place. Like whatever they try to do to you, whether it comes to career, finance, money, whatever they try to do, the universe, their intentions were not in the right place. So the universe made sure to block their intentions when it came to you in a negative way. But it does feel like this person, don't underestimate this person, because I still feel like there may be future dealings with this person in regards to this particular situation. Like it's not over yet. It's just like it's like the first chapter, but the book's not over. Don't underestimate this person. If you feel, and if your instinct is telling you that you have to like legit take all the stops out with this person, follow that. With perception, okay, when it comes to work, I am literally picking up somebody's perception of what they do, or their perception of how others look at what they do. You're going through some type of shift or change that's spilling over. It's like a shift, some type of spiritual change or something that's spilling over into like all areas of your life. Like even though it's like a spiritual shift, it's like spilling over into different areas. And I'm seeing this as your perception of what you do and how the world perceives what you do. There's just this level of acceptance. Like you're going through this level of acceptance, of accepting who you are, accepting your flaws, accepting, I just heard accepting how you see yourself. So there may be something about how you see yourself where you may not felt like you were perfect. You may have thought you need to be more skinny, add more muscle. You're not tall enough. You're not this, you're not that, but you're getting to a place of acceptance. It's because you're going through like this, whole spiritual shift sort of thing. Okay. All right. So, so when it comes to love, I feel like somebody feels confused about a situation, but I feel like they only feel confused because the honeymoon phase is over. It's like all that glitters isn't gold. Like everything was great at the beginning, but now that we're in the thick of this, I'm starting to realize that maybe I don't want like a committed situation with this person. Like this person's more of a situationship. I also see somebody in this dynamic where they're still searching for the greener grass. Like if something that they perceived to be better came along, they would leave this dynamic. Again, this card represents when you don't see something for what it is, or you're not being open-minded to it. I feel like somebody is intentionally not being open-minded because, one, they may realize that there's still someone that they feel connected to, or now they feel triggered by how someone has moved on, or whatever the case may be. And they're just letting themselves sit in this state of confusion. But I low-key feel like being in this state of confusion is literally because they're intentionally not going within. They're intentionally like not praying about the situation. They don't want clarity, because if they get clarity, it may direct them towards this union that they don't feel like they're ready for. It's like, almost like if what I don't know can't hurt me. So it's like, I'm just going to hang out in this energy. I feel like somebody wants more freedom, or somebody is in a relationship or a dynamic that they necessarily feel like now that all the excitement has worn off, that like maybe this was too soon. Maybe things went a little bit too fast. On the other end, I feel like there may be somebody who's confused because they are seeing red flags, they are seeing signs and things like that. And even though this card is the not being open-minded, and what you see, it's not really what's happening, I actually feel like this is the opposite. Like, there's confusion because somebody doesn't want to accept something that they've seen, something that they've heard, or red flags that keep coming up. They just keep pretending like they're confused about it or not accepting it, but really it is exactly what it looks like. When it comes here, I feel like this just is a continuation of what's going on over here. Somebody is playing somebody in the fact that they're not 100% all in. Somebody else feels that, but it just feels like, okay, so this is the same person. It feels like somebody's in this trickster energy. They're not being open and honest about how they truly feel. They really don't want to be completely committed like they keep telling this person, or vice versa. Take it how it resonates. Or they are presenting themselves as somebody who wants to be committed in a long-term relationship, when actually they just want like a situationship. And if something better comes along, it's like they want to be single. It's really selfish energy. That's why it's like this trickster. In tarot, it would be like the devil energy. There's this sense of, I want to live by a single person's rules, but I still want like this committed situation to come home to. But like in real life, I low-key want to do what I want to do. I feel like this person is not committal, and I feel like whoever this person is in this collective that resonates, I literally feel like they are making plans to do something, like to cheat or betray trust, or just do something that they'll regret later on, as we speak. And the joy card is like, it's like, I can't explain it, but this joy card feels like how they're moving is a trickster energy in this relationship and this dynamic, because they're not being completely truthful, but it's making them happy right now because their needs are being met. And at the same time, this other person thinks that this, they're committed and they're down and all this stuff. And in real life, they're absolutely not. But it's like, this like 9 of Cups energy. It's like this selfish energy of like, but it makes me happy and that person's happy. So like, who am I hurting? Like, that's like what they're telling themselves to sleep at night. But I feel like when it comes to instinct, it's going to blow up in somebody's face. It's because karma. Perception and acceptance. Again, this is crazy how this just like mimics all the way through. Somebody is perceiving this relationship as not a long-term situation. There's just something here where this person just feels like they can probably find better, or they're not ready to settle down or whatever. And like low key, they've just accepted, this is what's good for me right now. And I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. So this is just what I'm going to do in order to keep everybody happy. And then nobody's feelings gets hurt. That sucks. But that's what I'm picking up in the energy overall for today. Okay, so right now we're going to go ahead with some tarot and go through business and love and clarify these cards. Okay, we're going to find out what's going to happen with this, you know, with these business opportunities and things. What is the confusion? Because remember, in business, there was some confusion over an opportunity. What is the confusion? Like, what's happening here when it comes to this situation here where somebody was trying to get over on somebody else? Like, what is the path that's going to happen here? Or is this person going to be victorious? Or are you Leo or Leo placement, cross watcher? Are you going to be victorious? Because it really just feels like there's only one half of the situation that's been settled. And then here with the perception, we're going to find out what's going on with the perception of how this person sees the situation. Like, it feels like I want to know the outcome of this dynamic here and the outcome of this opportunity. So you guys can go ahead and meet me at the extended.